Hi everyone, it's me, Krylios, Team Racing Productions MC and producer. And today I have joining me Christian Damiana. Hi Christian, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I am doing good. I am doing good. Such a pleasure for us to have you here on our Team Racing YouTube live today. Now, you're running for ANC in Ward 3, I believe. Tell me a little bit about that and what, led you to want to do this.
So I'm running for ANC in District 3D07, which is actually just made up of American University's main campus.
Hmm.
I am an American University student myself. And so I was led to run for ANC because after doing an internship with the Executive Office of the Mayor, I got a really good grasp of how the DC government functioned and maybe the improvements that need to happen. And it got me very involved in local government. So I started attending ANC meetings early last year. I attended, I think, every single one. And I got a
Wow.
really good grasp learning from our current commissioner, who's also a student and recently graduated, about the powers of an ANC and how it can really affect positive change in its neighborhood.
No, definitely, definitely. Now tell me, am I wrong to assume that most people who have ran for this specific NC district are American university students?
Yeah, they're typically students because of the composition of the district.
Yeah.
And it was vacant for a very long time because it's hard for students to collect the signatures and find people who are willing to help them with the campaign. But
Hmm.
I'm very glad that I'm hopefully going to be able to succeed Taylor, our current commissioner, and get to work to help our neighborhood. So.
Definitely. Now tell me, what kind of change are you trying to instill on, becoming, an NC commissioner? What are the issues that are at the top of your list right now?
I think the number one thing that the most important is American University's relationship with the neighborhoods that surround it. It's
Hmm.
definitely improved over the past few years, and I'm grateful to see that happening. But there's more work to be done, and it's finding ways to connect students to the outside community, whether that's through service, whether that's through finding ways to make sure that just they're acting positively. Because very often when AU students leave campus to go live off campus, they move into the surrounding ANC districts, and so it's just finding ways to make sure that that relationship is positive. Outside of that, green transportation that's safe for pedestrians is essential, especially
Hmm.
with new bike lanes and things like that, and making sure that people at AU are safe and in a good, clean environment. Because right now there's a lot of traffic and it's very fast. So it's dangerous sometimes, and I think that we
Hmm.
can find ways to hopefully solve that issue.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Now, we're going through this really hard time. We're going through a pandemic at this current moment, and I wonder how has that been challenging for you, in this bid to become ANC commissioner while dealing with a pandemic? How has that been for you?
It's certainly been an interesting experience. In about March, AU canceled all of our housing plans and asked us to return home to our permanent addresses. So I actually spent a few months back home in Connecticut with my parents. And so that made it very difficult because there's so much uncertainty surrounding whether or not I'd be living in the district, how I'd maintain
Yeah.
residency, and where I get the petition signatures. That it was a difficulty, but I've been able to do a lot of it virtually. The Board of Elections was very helpful in meeting with me online, talking on the phone, and the petition signatures, because they made the limit smaller. Now it's only 10 instead of 25. I was able to obtain all of the signatures digitally, and so
Oh,
that was very good. I didn't have to come in contact with anybody, and so we maintained a safe social distance. So I was happy about that one.
awesome, awesome. Now tell me about your time working for the DC government. You said you were there, and through doing that, it really helped to spur you right now into, moving kind of into that field and all of that. Tell me, what was it about working for the DC government that, really gave you this drive right now to begin, running for ANC?
So I interned in the mayor's office of federal and regional affairs. And
Hmm.
I worked on a variety of issues and also very diligently on statehood with the mayor's statehood office and the New Columbia Statehood Commission. And working with the mayor's office showed me that like government can do good and that it can do it very effectively. It just sometimes needs motivated people to help push it to do so. And
Yeah.
so it, it's very hard, I think, for the DC government to do a top-down approach. They don't necessarily know all of the issues in every single neighborhood and how they can solve them. And so an ANC is very, very important because It allows regular neighborhood folks to go to a commission and talk about the things that they're experiencing and then address that on a larger scale with the actual DC government. That's very, very important. I think that's something where seeing the power of constituents to affect change is something I experienced in the mayor's office. And that motivated me to be able to run for the seat and hopefully help my future constituents at AU make the same difference.
Awesome, awesome. Now, what would you like if for the audience out there, for viewers out there, if they wanted to follow you, to support you, anything like that, how could they go about doing that?
You can follow me on Twitter at latest Christian, LATESTCHRISTIAN, or go to electdamiana.com and you can see the issues I'm passionate about, a little bit about me, and you can sign up to get emails from me so you can stay up to date with the campaign.
Awesome, awesome. No, I wish you the best of luck in your campaign, giving you best wishes from here. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Live. It's been our pleasure. Thank you. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Bye, everyone. Bye, Christian.